Hey guys, Caitlin here from Story Speak Enterprises, as you know, and I'm really excited for this Mindset Monday, and I think you can expect some deeper material from me as this is really me showing up fully. But one thing I'm really into is Lao Tzu's book, Tao Te Ching. And if you're not familiar with him, he's an ancient philosopher, and I would say the father of Taoism. So I have found Taoism extremely helpful in my business journey because it teaches detachment, especially from accomplishments and from anything you're doing. So it's like you become the action. You're not just doing, you become the action. And it's great because it aligns you with the universal truth of the order of how we acquire anything in the world is be, do, have, right? Aligned action with our aligned energy, and then you acquire it. And I'm not sure if the video cut me off, so I'm going to say the whole thing once again because it looked like it started over. So today I'm going a little deeper with my beliefs with Taoism. And if you're not familiar with it, again, I'm not sure if you heard this, so I'm repeating it. Comment if you did hear it already. But I'm going to talk about the illusion of accomplishment, and this is something I've learned and I've really taken on for myself. And after reading Lao Tzu's book, Tao Te Ching, I really adopted it, and it's really helped me in my business journey. So I had a great win today. And again, I hate even talking like that, 'cause it's like, oh, I had a great win today, like as if winning every day is limited to certain actions. Like, no. So I'm alive. I'm grateful. I'm glad I'm alive. Couldn't ask for anything more. And the win I was referring to is I've been working really hard on my messaging and my sales for a long time, and really setting myself up for full automation. And if you haven't done that before, what it looks like is it requires a lot of testing tools. It requires a lot of testing, proving processes, especially related to sales and marketing and funnels. You have to have all these things. So branding, marketing, sales, all these three operations have to be formed together first and proven like essentially flawless, making sure they're high converting lead generators, making sure people are qualified to go through these funnels and you're not wasting your time. So instead of looking at volume, you want quantity. You want quantity not quantity, quality candidates, quality leads going through your funnels, because that's going to give you more results. It's going to give you way more results. And I do everything organically. And once you have this, then you can go to ads, everything, because you're not going to waste your money putting your ads in front of people who don't want to see it. Okay. So anyway, I've been really preparing for this for years, and for the first time in my career, on my second message in LinkedIn with the president, I've always been so intimidated of executives and presidents. I received a message from a president asking my pricing before I even got on the phone. And so, that's like a very high target. That's really huge to celebrate. It's really exciting. Then your messaging is on point and reach the right person at the right time. And I was like celebrating that. I was like, oh my God, finally. And I was reflecting on, I told one of my partners, Abigail, my colleague in the Legacy Brand Leader curriculum, she's like, I'm so proud of you. And that was great. But then I remembered a verse I heard in the Tao, and it was actually being taught by Alan Watts. I listened to a lot of Alan Watts this weekend. And it said, and I was remembering a verse, and it talks about, do not celebrate people's accomplishments. Don't praise them. Because then, I don't remember the exact verse, but it talks about the pride coming in, and this is how it starts creating chaos and injustice, is when we are praising people for their accomplishments. And I never really understood it, but I understand it now, and that is because I truly believe everything has a time and a season. We don't determine the time we are fruitful. We don't determine the season we are fruitful, right? Nature does that for us, and we are nature. So it actually, the illusion of celebrating accomplishment as if something we did, that's the illusion, because nature, we did the work, yes, so we can celebrate doing the work, celebrate putting the work in, I would say, but to celebrate the accomplishment as if, oh, you did this, you you did the perfect job, you did the great work, you accomplished this. It's more accurate to say the nature accomplished it. The timing was beyond our control. It just, when you so happen to be in front of the right person at the right time, that is spontaneously selected. It's randomly selected by the universe. And you cannot create that kind of opportunity. And I say this because had I remembered that for so many months, especially this past year, I would have not been so depressed as I had been. Going on social media every day, talking to people, and you're in DMs, scrolling through things, we see these highlight reels of people's lives. And it's so important to remember that no matter what someone claims, formulas to their own success, everything is spontaneously created and decided by the universe. It's just life, right? We can't choose the time or moment we're going to meet our husbands. We can't choose the time or moment we're going to have children. We can plan for it and we can anticipate it and we can want it, but it is when we set those human expectations and try to control things that we push it further away, right? That's because we are partners with the universe and it's spontaneously selected for us. So I had to remember that to bring me down back to earth, and I'm glad I did, because one thing I'm committed to in business is creating leaders and helping founders and CEOs and everyone lead with the intention of power, and what they say, or I shouldn't say power, remaining in the Tao. There's a verse in the Tao that really inspired me, and it says, I am, if all powerful men and women remained in the Tao, the world would be paradise. So that's what I'm leading with, and I'm practicing, really putting it into practice in a very deep way, and it's changing my life. It's helping me so detach from my work to become the action. That's what the Tao teaches too, is to become the action, not just do the action, but to become it. So just as you see a dancer doing the dance, but you don't know, are they the dance or are they doing the dance? And the goal is you want for them to do the dance. So, everything external to us is like weaving through us, and we're just one with everything in the universe, and we don't see ourselves as separate from it. That's what we're doing when we can recognize that accomplishment is an illusion, that it's like, no, I didn't choose this time. I didn't choose to be successful at this time. It was given to me. It was spontaneously selected for me. And so I hope that just hits home to you today. Would love to hear your comments and thoughts on these teachings, and thanks for watching.